Today, at approximately 4:06 a.m., dispatch was contacted, referenced multiple shots heard in the area. A male was then seen lying in the middle of the street. Patrol officers immediately responded and located the victim suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. Officers and medical personnel attempted life-saving measures, but unfortunately he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased at the hospital.
This quiet and gated community is now an active crime scene after a series of chaotic events this morning that ended with a man and a juvenile dead and an officer shot.
Around here, it's always been peaceful and stuff, but I did get alerts on my phone. 2 people killed, man and woman, and a cop shot.
Neighbors here in this gated Spring Valley community tell me they were shocked to learn a deadly confrontation happened just a few doors away.
9 years I've been living here in this valley, in this side of town, and honestly, the neighborhood I can describe as very safe.
It started with a 911 call just after midnight.
LVMPD Communications received a phone call from a female who stated she was being chased around a residence by a male who had a blowtorch and was attempting to start her on fire.
When officers arrived, police say the man was also trying to set the home on fire, and officers went inside.
One of our officers was struck by gunfire, and an LVMPD officer did return fire towards the suspect.
SWAT and crisis negotiators were also called in. For neighbors, it's hard to reconcile the chaos with the community they know.
I do not know the family, but I have seen the family a couple times. Peaceful family, peaceful, nice.
Police say they found a man and a female juvenile with apparent gunshot wounds. Both were pronounced dead at the scene. A woman also made it out of the home and was taken to the hospital. The officer who was shot was taken to UMC and is in stable condition.
I'm glad to hear about the officer being okay regarding that, because it's just, it's just really concerning, man. We live in tough times these days and age. You know what I mean? I just want us all to come together as a community. This is the 10th officer-involved shooting investigated by Metro so far this year. In Southwest Las Vegas, I'm Shakira Hawkins.
I made a video about the DV incident that happened with the juvenile with like the whole blowtorch, and I didn't put out all the information because I was just making the video with the information I had, the ones that I heard from videos, from the police officers and from articles, but I guess not everything was released and everyone was chewing me up in the comments. I wasn't trying to spread misinformation. I just believe journalists are just putting information like as much as they have, and that's what I was doing. But I guess people are saying the woman that was shot and that was being chased with a blowtorch, the one that was calling the police, they're saying that that was a grown woman, which it didn't say that in the police video that I saw. And I accidentally said the man was a juvenile, which is not true. The girl that was found dead in the house was a juvenile. And I also read an article, he was the boyfriend, so I'm assuming he was the boyfriend to the woman that was also found in the house. So there was a third person, which I thought was really weird because nowhere in the video did they ever mention a third person. They just kept mentioning how the juvenile was dead and the man that was shooting and had a blowtorch was dead and how the police officer got shot. But it's weird that they didn't mention that there was a third person and a third person was sent to the hospital. And I didn't mean to spread misinformation. Like I said, everything was coming out in real time. This happened literally around the time I was making the video, so not everything was out. I'm sorry if I was spreading misinformation, but everything's coming out. I'll keep making updates because we honestly don't know what happened, and honestly, I am more confused now.